wake the headset up. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to make a little phone call there. But we are here. Thought I better start the stream. And yeah, we are still floating around in avocado. I bet you would think so too. We have our coffee, we have bread, we have darkness, and we have avocado just chilling there now. All right, so that was a lucky spot to stop. Now, who else is left alive? Who else is still floating around? RV2 appears to be out there somewhere. Who else is out there? Where is Vicky? We're missing a Vicky. I wonder if Vicky followed an enemy away. I also do not see Vicky. He said Arby's out there. Where's Arby? Arby's stuck somewhere, obviously. Pfft. Hey, buddy. What you doing? You been looking for Daddy? Come on. You coming? All right. Now, where is your sister Vicky? Only they could understand, hey. Arby makes a decent little ship, I gotta say. But we don't have Vicky. Let's see if she still exists. All right, she is still in the world. I think she's wandered off. She more likely followed someone now. Let's suss this out. Let's find Vicky. Ooh, the original Vicky's somewhere too. 182 kilometers from players, and even that Vicky's gone somewhere. Let's see where she is. Let's see what she's doing. Oh my god, I think she might have run out of power. Where is she? Oh my god. But I mean, look where she's going though. She's heading away from home still. All right, so can I make a GPS at this location that I am here? Or will that be where I am back there? Yep, I think so. Okay, well, I'm gonna... How am I gonna figure out which direction that is from home? Because I'm not gonna be able to see her to find her. I might have to trash her and build a new one, because I'm here with my admin eyes at the moment. Planet orientation, but you'll only be able to see her for, from about a kilometer away. I mean, anything beyond that, cruising through space, it's gonna be hard to spot her moving at speed through space. Because I've used, like I said, admin power to find out where she was. I know that she still exists. But yeah, she's a little bit stuck. So it might be time to delete her and build another one, I guess. It will allow us to test something, actually. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, no, we're going to need more of those, aren't we? It's not a bad idea. Have I got any cake? I'll have to go investigate, won't I? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I just want to quickly get this set up first. Let's have a hydrate. We can do that while we're sitting here. Coffee hydration. I like it. Now, a diddly urge block. Build and repair systems, not reap. Repair. Turn them all off. Go to our projector on the deck and put in a blueprint of Vicky. Oh, all right. Where's the merge block on that one? On the bottom. So you need a flipper. Nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think it's the merge block. Yes. Okay, so there we go. Best thing is PP. Okay. Okay, so looks like this could be the way we do it. Let's turn them on. See what that does. Nice. So with any luck, that merge block will be in the correct position, and that will allow us to dislodge a Vicky really easily. So let's see, what's this? It's just called merge block, and your merge block 3. Batteries wouldn't have helped. The rate of power consumption on a Vicky, she needs an arc reactor to keep her going at all times. Well, that's not going to help anyone, is it? That might. How would an event controller do that? I'm not like legit asking, I'm just like saying out loud, how would a merge block do that? Mm, even then, it still wouldn't be enough to bring her back home. She runs on ion engines. She would have to be made of batteries for batteries to be able to power this thing. So she still can't go down to battery power. Tricky. Remote control to position, then lock merge. Now she doesn't need to lock merge. She'll need to be manually refueled. She's not getting a connector on the outside. She runs on arc fuel. So it'll always be a manual refuel job for Vicky's, which isn't a problem. You can carry 100,000 arc fuel in your backpack without too much difficulty. Um, yeah. Could definitely be a conditional thing though, just in case she's wandering. It's only a problem if she it's only a problem if she's out of range of home when she runs out of power. Yeah. Fuck. What does the arc reactor need? Still components. Still another 400 and a few hundred. All right, let's just order a bunch more. A refinery. You're you are required to make some stuff. You can make me 300 of those. You can make me 300 of those. What are you out of? Platinum, gold. Out of gold. You can make me 300 of those. You can make me 300 of those. You can make me 500 of those, and you can make me 500 of those. Those other assemblers hooked up, I wonder. Oh, they're in that. We could utilize them a little bit. Although that ship is completely turned off. Yes, it does appear so. Have I got enough shield components? Yes, we do. Hello there, how are you? Vicky ran away, so we got to build another one. I used my admin eyes to find where she is, but she is not in a location that I can discern. And without using admin powers to find her location, she is irretrievable. So I shall delete her and remotely and build another one. It is a handy thing. If you ever do lose track of grids in the game, there's the info menu that you've got when you're not actually connected to any sort of grid, and you can just scroll down the grid, find the name of the one that you want to delete, and just delete the grid. That will make Vicky be no more. No, but I'm explaining it to people. In the info one, I said that part's still pretty clear. In the info panel, there's a list of grids on the left. You can still see one at the top there and the X button. That's the important bit. Once you find the name of the grid, just got to click on the X and you can delete it. I know my camera's in a bitch of a spot and the chat covers more too. But yeah, if you don't want grids, if you've lost them, they're somewhere out in the world, you can still clear up your PCU count. On some servers, PCU is very important because that is your literal block count, how many things you're allowed to build. Apparently the refinery ship has 57 blocks. Are you finished yet? Nope, still building her. No, there is no limit on our server. Just trusting people to behave. As it should be. I should not have to tell anyone you can only build 12 blocks because you can only be trusted with 12. I prefer to let people have as many blocks as they want. And hopefully they don't build doomsday devices. Build, build, build. All right, so we're going to need a big stack of fuel for this one. How much can we carry? 5,000. That's 5 times more fuel than she originally had. And she should have a pad inside of her with the appropriate name on it. Let's go see. Had GPS, pad, Vicky2. Oh, wait, I want to go to that. All right, here we have a cold, airless interior of a Vicky. How much has that got left? 300 still. 300. That is shocking. That is truly shocking. See, I'd love to be able to reclaim the parts from Vicky, if nothing else. This one should be just about operational, though. I just need to get some ice for it. Let's go to the deck. Egregore on the deck. Game crashes if you forget to exit the teleport pad. What do you mean? When do teleporters cause crashes? What do you mean you exit the menu? So you forget to exit menu. I'm not understanding. So if I go to the pad and I don't exit, what do you mean? I'm on the pad. Recreate the scenario. Tell me what happens. I give you a chance. Yeah. And if I teleport to Vicky, yeah. What about it? That maybe, yeah, that might be a PC issue. That shouldn't happen. The only reason it disconnects if I access the refinery ship's teleporter pad here by remote, if I do it through a wireless connection, it shouldn't disconnect me because the issue there is with the terminal. Like this shouldn't disconnect me from it because I'm still in a wireless range of it. You could do it wirelessly. If you're teleporting a short distance, there shouldn't be a disconnection risk of the terminal because that's all it is. It's just because you are teleporting away from the keyboard that you're interacting with in the game, I guess. And so that's why the terminal's not there. But if you do it wirelessly, it maybe maybe give it a go. Is that possible? Give it a go through a radio connection rather than the panel. Maybe that might be a temporary fix for you. If closing the menu quick enough is a fix, go with that. But maybe give the wireless thing a try too. See if that works. Maybe. I've not. I've not. That's a new issue there. I know I know they've caused issues in the past. In previous updates, they've been a little bit glitchy, but I've found them to perform superbly this time. I'm quite happy with the teleporter pads and their operation at the moment. They're awesome. I like the big one too, how it actually looks like the actual big proper one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get one of them out to show people. Yeah, I actually like how these ones look. I just wish that they weren't 2 blocks wide. I wish they were centered on a single block and 3 blocks wide at least. That would be so much better. because I can't put them in the middle of a room. Most of my rooms are an odd number of blocks wide, so that puts this slightly askew in the room. Because yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. They're awesome. Big ones are totally unnecessary though. It's like, why would you have to teleport that many people at once? Plus, I don't think it's really necessary. If everyone crams into a small teleporter, it still sort of works. Are you done yet, Vicky? I don't think she is. I think it's still got a few to go. Let us have a look and see. Repair. What do we still need? 334. No, we do not need 334 still. Need 290 something. It's definitely making them quicker than that. It did not just make 40. Especially like considering it's made 3 since I've got here. Alright, so let's put some ice in this baby. It's not going to have air until it's got power. Yes, screens are set up. Block disabled, block disabled, block disabled. Hurry up, Vicky. So for auto LCD, how do I set to show power, but only for reactors time left? Hard to say. That is just power and speed. That's just the power, the straight up power one. You could specify just that one arc reactor there. I recommend taking out all the spaces in a name or making it an individual name, just so that it really cannot get mixed up with something else. Let's give this a go. So details and the name of a block will show the build info on a block. All right, so that's everything the arc reactor currently says, I think. Nah, it's still not saying all the build info stuff. Damn. Maybe because it's not working? Let's find out. Because that's the info we want there to come up, the build info stuff. That's the bit that would help you. Otherwise, even all that, but when it groups together, it doesn't show individuals. I want that info to come up there. How do we make that? This is auto LCD too. That is what I'm using. Um, yeah, I only do use automatic LCDs for this type of info. So let's the line power time will show how much time's left, but it does lump stuff together too, I think. It'll lump everything all together. Well, the command power time in the block will show what do you call it? How much time is left? But it's the entire grid, everything combined. It's not just the reactors. I'm not sure if there's a way to single them out yet, but I shall have a go at investigating that. We only need another 200 components for that. So let's I don't know. Should we have a look? Let's have a look. So this is going to be a little bit of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Click the things over here and off we go. If you just want power time in an LCD screen that's set up for use, the line power time, capital P, capital T, no spaces, power time. But it will show the entire grid, batteries, and everything. How much it'll either be until all your batteries are recharged, usually, and then how long until they run out. But it won't single out just the reactors unless the reactors are all you've got on the grid. I'm running out of air because Vicky doesn't have an active air supply yet. Okay, so let's use this one here. We're just going to pull ourselves back from the ship. Transporters are great. You should get one. Everyone should get one. I know you've got one, Dots. I mean, you as in whoever doesn't have one. Okay. So there we go. We've got some power. Yep, we got some power. We got oxygen again. We're just waiting for Vicky to get her heart going. I might get some more arc fuel for this one. We'll put a little bit more in from the start. They do seem to be a nice model of ship, so we'll just keep running with that. And we're just going to go the old eeny, meeny, miny, mo pad. Wait, that's not the right ship. Pad go from Egregore. Meow. There we go. Throw a little bit more of this arc reactor juice in her. That ought to keep us satisfied for a while. 11,000 arc fuel, 22 tons of stuff in her belly. So you're wanting to build the SS Destiny carrier ship, but heavily modified and you made it full hydrogen. What is the SS Destiny? Is that a workshop item? Let us have a look. Reset. Subscribed. There we go. Cool. Um, have you successfully built this ship and played it before? Cool. I'm just noticing the part down the bottom here where it says, warning, this is a heavy detail ship. Not everyone can run it with good frame per second. I recommend you test it first. Yeah. As long as you have read the person who made its warning that it might be a little bit of a laggy ship, you have been warned, sir. As in, not like don't do it, but like your computer might not handle it properly in the server is the only thing. it does sound like if you're having graphics issues, I'd be careful building something that carries a warning. Yes, so it's a very old, very out of date ship. I mean, you wouldn't want to use a mod that's a year or two out of date, right? So just be fair warning, a ship that's 8 years old might be a little bit glitchier or not in as good a condition as a mod that's 5 years newer. Rotating reactor core and vertical takeoff thrusters lock themselves automatically. Wow, it sounds like it's got a lot of moving parts. 2 huge hangar bays with ramps for vehicles or ships and repair system for small ships. Activates with a sensor. Most of the thrusters can self-repair. You are fine to build it, sir, but if it turns out to be a ship that makes your experience laggy, I do not take responsibility for that, sir. But build away, go for it. How many blocks is it, out of curiosity? Let's have a look at this ourselves. Yeah, no one's been replying in the messages for it for years. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to suss it out then. Alrighty. 20,000 blocks, that's not too excessive. Straight up, dude, as I said, the only reason I'm saying anything about using with caution is because the person who created it legit put a disclaimer in the description. Like I said, if it's laggy or anything, do not blame me, sir. I know, just saying. I don't want to hear in 2 weeks. The ship's laggy. What's wrong? But it seems like it should be okay. I would hope it does not either. I would hate for someone to come on here and have a go at me for lag. What have we got? 130 arc reactor components. This is taking so long, guys. I'm sorry that this is not as well as it should have been. Vicky is gone. We need a new Vicky. I'm definitely going to have to start building some more things. I need a mining ship. I need to pull my last mining ship out of cold storage. One of the last things that I've not yet retrieved. There's only that and, well, there's that and the shipyard that Razzie and I built, and the Aurora are still all in blueprint storage from the other week. But I need my mining ship because we don't have enough stuff. But the mining ship can't be here. Therein lies the problem. That is just taking such an abysmally long time. We're going to go back down the ship and where are we going? Down to the deck. And I just realized Bread stopped yelling at me to get food, so I didn't go get my cake. I gotta get a cake. Well, technically, there's no limit on how many grids you can build. As I said, I just trust people not to go deliberately silly to deliberately see if they can lag the server out. That is where I do draw the line and say that is the limit. Because as you have seen, I will not hesitate to go in and delete things causing enormous amounts of lag for everyone. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab a Pepsi, guys. Would anyone like anything while I'm out there? It is pretty quiet on here tonight. Where is everyone? I guess Razzie's probably gone to bed by now. That one there, that one there, that one there. BRB people. Well, as in, you know. Okay, let's go. All right, now. Yep, all good. How the hell is that reactor going now? I've surely been away long enough that those parts have finished. I just want to set Vicky free. See, that one's totally not building it. That seems like a more likely estimation. Why don't we turn them all off and back on? Then we'll see what it's really saying. Zoom. Really want this arc reactor to turn on. Is that projector finished? Five light panels, one gyroscope, one small shield generator, tier 4 sloped armor thruster upgrade, and 5 light panels. Why is it still not built those, I wonder? What has gone on there, guys? Something strange, most certainly. Okay, and we do have our cake too, guys. You missed that. It's another brownie. They're awesome. They're amazing. Sorry about the crinkling sound. Let's just put that under the table and talk a little bit so you don't hear that as much. I'm totally not fiddling under the table. Oh, what's that? Smells good. All right, so we've got our cake. Yum. And we've eaten cake. Fulfilled the request. I'm glad I haven't actually have a time limit on those things, like so I don't have to do it like instantly. That's great. Alrighty, so reactor is still building super duper slowly. What we're gonna do is have a look at those AI blocks, because I want to see if on speed limit we'll go 99. There we go, 99 meters a second. We'll turn that on. Searching for enemies closest. Default pattern, hit and run or stay at range. Stay at a range of 200 or 199 to 200 meters. That's a fairly generous range, isn't it? Hit and run. Break off distance, back off distance. Retreat to before starting a new attack run. Could even go 2 kilometers away, I guess. No, we won't worry about that. We'll just go circle orbit. No. Stay at range. And let's see, get that and maximum. Try and stay about that away from it. Face with static weapons to evade enemy fire. Yep, use evasive maneuvers. Search interval 10 seconds. Target characters as well because, yeah. And that will also need the task block. Task block will be to follow home. Home is the asteroid based location. Wander when idle. We'll turn that block on. And that should mean that when Vicky fires up, finally, how many is that? It seriously cannot be 78 components still. Let's go check that out. This has been like torturously, painfully slow. Oh my god, it still needs like 23 components. That is so painful. I gotta like stock up big time, hey. I'm sure there's a lot around Earth, I just can't get it. I just cannot get it. Okay, I've ran around the ship once. Still got 15 to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. And what are these other components it hasn't done yet? It says it's still waiting on light panels, a small shield block, and an armor thruster. Yeah, why aren't they building, I wonder? Because the shield block hadn't been built. It wanted to build that first. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Order of construction really does matter sometimes. It legit stopped because that block wasn't there. And that block holds up apparently a few things. But it's still not building it because it's building the other thing first, I guess. 2 to go. Oh my god, she's about to fire up, guys. She's about to wake up and be alive. Have a heart that beats. 1 to go. 1. There we go. She's alive. She's alive. But still not finished. Seriously? Wait. I don't know what it's missing. What's it missing? Missing items. Doesn't say it's missing anything. All right, let's turn those two off. Legit confused as to why it won't build them, but anyway. Okay. So let's see what happens if we turn the merge block off. Vicky immediately lifts off and goes about her business. Nice. And she can figure out which way to go. She's steering herself at the moment. Well, sure, I put those other cameras. Oh, well, I guess we'll put them on now, won't we? Camera left, camera right. So are those components finished yet? There was a shield generator and something else that wasn't building. Yep, that finished, and it looks like the other thing finished too. Nice. Now we're inside. We're inside, Vicky. Oh. Let me guess, none of the upgrades are actually working? That is really annoying. None of them are working. Hey, Dixon Nuts, how are you? It does really need bigger doors, hey? I need my ship to have built itself correctly. That would have been nice. It's alright, we'll just go out here a little bit. Yow. Yeah, she moves so fast. Shh. I like the gates. They're pretty good doors. But still not quite yeah. Some nice double doors built in would be nice for some things. Whoa, Vicky, whoa. She's a slow girl. We're gonna fix that. Alright, she's also gonna be renamed. Scalable doors. That's not a bad idea. Something like the blast doors that would actually work properly and be airtight sealable. That would be cool. This is Vicky 22. She can be Vicky 22. There we go. And yep, that's better. Vicky 22. I keep picking that goddamn relay satellite. Back to the deck from me to you. Who else is online tonight? Me and Orshal. Beeping? Beeping from the phone? I was thinking about testing an idea using a rover to move airtight doors in and out of place. How would that work exactly? Oh, rotor. How would it keep the airtight door in place, the rotor? Like how would it actually create an airtight seal? That's what I'm curious about there. So it looks like it is not going to be just as easy as building a Vicky and launching her because she doesn't like her upgrades to work. For whatever reason, they seem to have to be. Well, last time I had to place them twice. That was really weird. Don't know if it can line up. Well, I mean, there's one way to find out in Space Engineers, eh? I've never really used. I don't usually use a lot of rotors and things like that in my structures. Given how much clang those sort of moving things can induce, I generally don't do it myself very much. How's your night going, Orshel? We are building Vicky 2-2. Vicky 2-1 ran away, and she's lost in deep space. I mean, I would have put Stargates on them, but that's just going a bit far. They're already way too much of a habitable ship for a defense attack drone. All right, so that ought to do it. Now, let's see. Where is Vicky 2-2? Where are her build-in repairs? They can be turned on. They can do fly mode. They can weld before grind. Good stuff. That's good. That means they should start cutting some of those other ones off. Is that all of them? All the faulty ones? Circuits. Thanks again for the nice ship. Is the little transport working out for you, Orshel? That's good to hear. Circuits is almost non-existent for an engineering game. It seems to lack a lot of engineering aspects. It is very much still just a very, in some aspects, a very, very glorified Minecraft in space in some ways. But I I love I love Space Engineers still, as you guys can see. I have streamed it for God knows how many hours this month. Let me have a look. How many hours have I streamed for this month? This month I have streamed for, let's see, 179 and a half hours in the last 30 days. That's pretty good. So almost 6 hours a day, and it's almost all Space Engineers all the time. Isn't that great? Main focus I remember was to have a game that can scalarly load planets. That is a hard word to say. Planets do go all right, but yeah, the voxels can be pretty glitchy, but it's still a decent workaround, I guess, to make a space game. Certainly seems to work so far. I'm sure there's improvements that they could make, but that will probably be Space Engineers 2. Upgrade complete, or it will be soon. Let's see if they take this time, darling. Let's see, I need construction components. Well, give me construction components then, someone. And you've got everything at your space camp. Should I come have a look at your space camp and see how it's going? How much more have you built since I popped in yesterday? Back then, no game was able to seamlessly load planets. Space Engineers has been around for a long time too, even with the current game engine that it's got. I mean, the game is it's like nearly 10 years old now, isn't it? The original versions of the game. I know some of the workshop blueprints, they're 8 years old, so the game's definitely getting on in years. I think it's held up really well. And the graphics now compared to the early versions of the game are just spectacular. But I mean, I still would have enjoyed it then. I just never had a computer that could run it. I think I've said to you guys a few times, I actually did buy this computer 5 years ago so I could play Space Engineers. It is the only reason I bought a new computer so I could play Space Engineers. And now I've played it for thousands of hours of doing this, stumbling around. I quit because I hated handling components. It's really clunky, the building system sometimes, isn't it? The whole, back and forth. Love the build and repair systems. Mm. Yes, the game has certainly come on a long way. I am, in a way, glad that I played it from the time that I did, because the game was fairly developed. A lot of the current mechanics in the game were already present. There's very little new mechanics that I've missed, that I didn't start with. Some of the new automations and stuff like that, and some of the other improvements definitely have been put in the game since I started. But yeah, the certainly things like Dixon Nuts there is talking about the ability to just handle things a bit easier in the game, move things around, manage your inventory, anything that makes that sort of quality of life better, makes the game 10 times less clunky. The ability to transfer things to and from inventories at the click of a button and shit like that. Awesome! Who's approaching? A ward of Lothian. Alright, Vicky. It's time to shine, darling. So that one there. Matt should be... Oh, what'd she find? Did she find something? Oh, Vicky! Oh my god, she killed me. Oh my god. What's she doing? Was she just in that much of a hurry to start her job? I think so. Jesus Christ. Unless she smelled that thing and is going for it. I mean, these should have enough range. So, is this a mod pack that lets you travel to different world files? Um, I do not know if I understand your question. What do you mean different world files? We're just pretty much on a straight up server, just mods, a few nice things. Oh, guns are doing something. She's crazy. Well, we only have the one server world, if that's what you mean. Like there's a set of planets and stuff. Obviously, we can add planets and things like that, but it's the same server. Where is she going? Interesting to watch this thing fly back and forth. I mean, this drone is flying itself, obviously. Ah, I wanted to go, kind of, I mean, I kind of wanted to go after that thing, but also kind of don't. I don't know why she's not shooting at it though. She should be by now. Her weapons are well within range, like that. If she doesn't turn away from it. So the weapons have detected it, but she hasn't. Oh, my guns are firing again. Let's go. That's the other thing I'm hoping for, being able to change areas. So like sort of like a like a multiverse type server. So like you'd have this set of planets here, but you'd be able to like portal into like a parallel one with a whole different set of planets and stuff. Is that what you're hoping? Like different dimensions, like in Minecraft, how you've got like the overworld, the and the what do you call it? The Nether. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to Actually, speaking of pocket dimensions, how awesome is that mod in Minecraft? I used to love making my bases inside the pocket dimensions and the Mistcraft. Did you ever try the Mistcraft mod for Minecraft? It was so fun being able to write your own worlds into existence there. I wrote a few really awesome ones like oceans made of, all the cool liquids that you needed, oceans of lava, all that. That was great. Actually, still have one of my main worlds is that I used to use the Mistcraft and Pocket Dimension system to bring all of my server maps together that I ever had. I have got one server that's a conglomerate. It's a multiverse. There's like a Pocket Dimension with mist portals that lead you to each of my servers that I used to have all my world maps, all the different mods and stuff. It's pretty cool and it's really hectic even for my current computer to load. It's such a massive multiverse world. All right, so Vicky is launched. She's out there floating around. Hopefully, she won't barge anyone else over and kill them like she killed me. She is a psycho. Look at her. All right, so our next job is we need to get some mining happening here. We need to retrieve our mining ship from storage. I got mostly into Redstone. What sort of stuff were you making in Redstone in Minecraft? I mean, if you guys ever want me to do a Minecraft night, I'm totally in for that. I'll go for it. I love Minecraft. It's awesome. It's the bomb. I still have my realm active, even though I don't play on it anymore. I should probably stop paying for that. All right. So we are retrieving our miner from the anything and everything automated. That's pretty cool. Do you play Minecraft now with all the current advancements in the systems in terms of automating production and item moving and things like that? Did you build one of the giant item sorting systems, the redstone ones, like with all the hoppers and chests and gates and everything? It's fairly not held up. I feel they've changed Minecraft a little bit too much to hold on to classic players. They should have just almost legit left it how it was, I reckon. Too many people roll back and play on other old versions now because it is just so much more fun with some of the mods that were available. I used to love the Tekkit mod pack on Minecraft. That was so the best. And even the Digimon ones, they were pretty cool. Now, we're going to bring our miner back into the world, but we are going to bring it back into the world where it left. It was removed from the world in orbit around Pertum. The what do you call it? Our refinery is no our refinery. Our shipyard, get the right one. Shipyard is no longer orbiting around Pertum, but we do still have a Stargate there in a location not too far. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the skin system. I paid for skins, and they only show up on my PlayStation version, my PlayStation part of the account. I purchased them on the computer, only on the computer. Never made a purchase on the my Minecraft on the linked one on the PlayStation. But yeah, my skins are only available on there, and they refused to help me. They said, "You've got them. They're in your library. Just go to your library and click on it." I'm like, they're not on my computer. They're legit not there. I sent screenshots and everything, and they're like, it says you own them. Case closed. So I've never been able to use any of the skins I paid for because I can only access them I can change it. I've just got to turn my PlayStation on, log into the game, change my skin on that, and then I can use the skin on the computer. So that's yeah, I just don't. But yeah, I bought like a couple of hundred skins because there were some really awesome ones. Wasn't much, didn't cost me much money, and I loved Minecraft, so it was worth it. But yeah, they wouldn't help me. So yeah, I know. I feel you on Microsoft ruining stuff. They also harass me every single month because my realm's not paid for, and it is. I mean, I say they harass me. They email me, and I have ignored the emails. So yeah. Deep hate, that's okay, but they do run everything. Well, everything runs on their products at least. A lot of them. Mark 3. So we're retrieving the miner, bringing it back. Come back to me, baby. My Weedle baby ship. It's been asleep for a while, haven't ya? Yeah, yeah. Let's see what you're holding. There it is. All right. I do think she's a little big. We probably do need to get a smaller mining ship, but I mean, she goes okay. Let's see if she works like she did when we put her away. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the cleaned version, well, the cleaned version, the upgraded version with most of the thrusters on the inside for aesthetics. Is this the one with the full atmosphere too? It is! Yes, this is the one where you can breathe all the way through it. Yeah, this is the most up-to-date version. Yeah! And it seems she was packed away with many millions of kilos of stuff in her belly. But now, what to do with her? How far can she jump? Oof. She's only got 2 jump drives, this one. She's only a local ship. Well, does that mean we're going to have to build another one out there to be able to get stuff? Or do we ship things there? This station here at around Purdom does not have capacity for anything, I do not think. Does this thing have components in it? Let's see if it can build us. Let's have a look. What's its production manager doing? Making a decent amount of stuff. What is it not making though? It's not making not making many detector components. Oh. Alright, turns out this ship is actually set up to stock itself fairly decently. I like it. Does it have build and repair systems? It does. It has 8 build and repair systems scattered throughout it. And does it fly? It does. Nice. Nice. See, this thing can be a little bit laggy, but only while she's active. After that, doesn't really bother the server very much at all. I like it. I like it a lot. But still, I can't get this thing out there. So this might have to stay here. And we might need to build ourselves a new mining ship. Maybe we could build a drone. See how that goes? I wonder what we could do there. Alright, so plan 2. This ship is full of stuff that we can't access because it is 50,000 kilometers away from where we are currently building stuff. So we need to find a way to ship things. We need a long distance hauler. Alright, so we need a long distance ship. Where are we going to build a long distance ship? We can probably do that from the Earth refinery is a likely place for that to take place. Alright, let's leave this area. And where shall we go? Let's go to Earth. Loading in. Alright, we're here. Check on the zone chips. 104 zone chips, enough for 4 more days. Wonder what if those guys are coming back at all. We haven't seen them for days. Oh well, hope all is well with them. So let's have a look see and see. What are we going to build? We need some sort of long distance jump ship. We need something that can jump like at least 10,000 Ks or more. What are we going to do for that? How are we going to build something that can jump that far, that can haul enough stuff? What kind of ship are we going to build? Are we going to look at blueprints or are we going to build something from scratch? PvP station base. That just did not work. That's okay. Let's have a look. And Silent Raiders. Yeah, where'd all the Raiders go? Had a bunch of them. They should definitely not have run out of power. Fuel they might have. Avocado looking happy there. An early drone we played around with many months ago, I think. Nah, not that long ago. That's a very old collection of a bunch of my ships there. As you can see, a very early version of the mining ship in there. Wonder what else we got. Refinery ship 3. That's a third version of it. Gay ship, that was a horrible experiment. The original Vicky. No, I'd not like any of the... Ooh, an Alkesh. An Alkesh might make a good hauling ship. Heavy armor. How many blocks are they? 1,000. They've got a decent amount of space in them, I think. How many jump drives could I fit in one of them? Let's have a look. Definitely make sure we've not got any creative building turned on there. And let's have a look. Oh, look at all those guys coming in. Arrowhead, 3 ships coming at me. Okay, and this thing's got no antennas. That doesn't help anyone. Have I got anything on me? No, I don't. This thing's got a lot. This is one of the ones that's not connected yet. Yeah, see, half these refineries aren't even plugged in yet. I don't think any of the ones on this side are. Or this side? Are any of them plugged in? They may not be. There's no ore on here, so I wouldn't think that they're not plugged in at all. I mean, these are connections that they all share. Surely they are. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to need to go in. Go in and go down. No air in here. Hmm. Oh no. Ugh, an elite grinder. That's something. That's fine for now. The refinery should be connected because their connections, I'm sure, come through here. What's down here? Ah, the zone room. Cool. All right, so yeah, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure the things should be connected. I really don't know why they're not. Either way, this station is big and it's cool, and we built it. All right, let's have a look at the build and repairs. Turn all 22 of them off. Now let's look at that projector. Blueprints, Al-Kash. Or we could always build this one here, 121,000 blocks. The Battlestar Galactica. Nah, that one's a lot of blocks, but not really what we want. That's a shipyard. We built that. So you've got a Daedalus that can jump 10,000 or 10,000 Ks or so. That's pretty good. We've used that. That's currently out there, but it doesn't have a lot of cargo space. Thinking definitely we'll try an Al-Kash. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's see. Vertical, vertical, forward, forward, horizontal, horizontal. Oh, oh. That way. Yep, nice. Cool. So let's go have a quick check on the projection of this, see what it looks like on the inside, and whether this will be a suitable ship to put some jump drives in and hopefully go far. Let's see, it looks like it's pretty packed full at the moment. But it does have a large interior. All the way up top there to a control seat. Alright, so I'd be more inclined to just have the control deck and yeah. Alright, let's build an Al-Kash. There we go. Alright. Now, need an access point. See, this is not a wireless station or anything. Have to get up to a control panel. But we're safe in our bubble. Safe as houses. See how long it takes to build an Al-Kash. Probably not too long. It's only 1,000 blocks. Only. But it is heavy armor as well, so this will be handy as a PvP zone hauler. Definitely going to change the engines. It is not going to run on vanilla ions, that's for sure. Well, that's cake done with, guys. Oh, we fell through the ramp. I was going to say, is this thing 2 blocks sick? But no, it's not. It's just building conveyors first. It's building everything first. Oh yeah, that's not going to be staying. 2,000 reactor components. 2,000. Yeah, plenty of room for a bunch of jump drives in here. Large cargo container or two. Yeah, sweet as. This is just going to be a pure engineering deck, I think. What is a bomber? Oh, I like that. And because it does mean we've got that extra space down there that we can work with as well. That's going to be good. So, are you still there with us, Sticks and Nuts? Have you been playing any Space Engineers recently? Yeah, all the way up top. Oh yeah, it's a connector, cute. But yeah, it's a pretty big ship. There's a decent amount of room in there. Definitely going to be whacking those engines out, I'd say, and put some upgradable ones in there. That's definitely going to be happening. Should we make it a hydrogen ship? That would be fun. I mean, vanilla hydrogen engines wouldn't be too bad in a ship like this. It's definitely going to take a while to build the armor. These are many steel plates and metal grids. The ship's going to be as heavy as all sin, but it's a armored transport Alkesh, we're going to call it. It's not going to be a mid-range attack bomber. It is going to be a cargo ship. We'll need to redesign the sides a bit. It'll need some Egregore Industries connectors on the sides. But yeah, it's cool. It's got a nice little airlock and everything. Look at that. Assemblers. I mean, it's a pretty well decked out ship, I gotta say. I do remember these things being pretty cool. Two control rooms, that's right. Ugh. Oh dear. I guess it can still have that. This can be the lower engineering one. Because I think we're putting jump drives in here for certain. And what are they? Heavy armor blocks. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're just going to pack this thing with a bunch of jump drives. Looks like we'll be able to fit at least 8 in there, I hope. Like I said, hopefully we'll have ourselves a long range hauler. Hopefully before too long. I'm going to take out my mug. I'll be right back while the ship continues building itself, guys. Won't be too long. I'm going to at least put it on an somewhat interesting view for a minute so you can see the progress. Won't be long. We're back. Let's go. Rocket Launcher 4 not working. Nice. I mean, we're going to have to grind most of this stuff out anyway, but we're going to let the ship finish first, just so that we can have a full, proper look at a Gould Al-Kesh as built years ago. I mean, I think I took this blueprint like 3 or 4 years ago from one of the other versions of the Stargate mod, when it used to put a few more ships in the game. I don't think I have a copy of the Daniel Jackson that used to spawn in. That would be cool. That was an enormous Asgard ship that was in the game. It probably still exists in some of my early ones, though. I should probably look at some of my save files later and see what ships are actually in there. I might have a Daniel Jackson saved somewhere. Otherwise, these ships are pretty, I mean, they're pretty well designed and built. They're pretty, yeah, roomy. Definitely room for a whole whack of jump drives. I am building an Alkesh, a Stargate-inspired ship. Well, it's supposed to be an Alkesh. It doesn't really look that much like one. I guess it was a very early build. Um, just a well-designed, fairly well. I like the design of the ship. I'm going to change the outside a little bit, carve out most of the inside, fill it with jump drives, and make this into a long-range, heavy armored transport. Hopefully. I've got to see how many jump drives I can get in. It's made of heavy armor blocks, so it's definitely going to reduce how far I can jump. But yeah, this is going to be good fun. It will be good fun cutting out all the unnecessary components and just seeing, well, what we really need to keep. Which is pretty much going to be all of it. How long does a ship with 20,000 blocks take to build? I don't know. This is a ship with 1,000 blocks. I've built it in, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention how long I've been building the ship. Not too long. There's probably only maybe 10 build and repair systems that are actually in range of it. Not many of the ones on the station can reach it, and this station only has 22 in total. But yeah, I don't think all of them are building it. Not all of them can reach it. The ones over the other side can't get there. So only about 2/3 of them are actually engaged in the project, and they've built it in 10 minutes. So if you've got 20,000 blocks, 15 assemblers working on it, 15 assemblers, 15 build and repairs working on it. If you have the materials stockpiled, it could probably whip the ship up in an hour, maybe two. But if you do not have the materials crafted, um, it may take you a few days. It depends how much stuff you've got in reserve, how many days you've been building up your stockpile. As you know, I mine a lot, so my resources are fairly, I'm fairly robust in terms of resources. The station should hopefully be producing some of the components it needs. I don't know if it's set to. No, it doesn't really seem to be set to making things. So let's tell it to. Have we got components here? Yeah, we've got some. Are these assemblers not turned on? Oh, they're not all assemblers. So these things only got 18 assemblers, and they're not even doing anything. Assemble. Build mode, assemble. Yeah, well, they should all be assembling. Well, that made it. Why aren't you making things then? We got good sim speed, so it's not that. Ah, yeah, you're making them. Welcome back again, Orshul. How you going, dude? No, we've got 8 tons of cobalt there. We've got plenty of cobalt. All right. How many has it got left to go? Or is that it finishing up? It's got 74 armor blocks left. It's almost finished. Take something to eat, called my wife, and now I am free for all. Nice! You can play with this for a while. I'll probably be only up for another hour or so, guys. Only a 3-hour stream tonight. Maybe we'll try and go for 4. We'll try and go for 4. We have a message. Snapchat. Alright, so our cache is nearing completion. Only 3 blocks to go. Alright, she's finished. Well, all the blocks are in place, but they're not finished. I guess that's what it means. So what's incomplete so far? Just that. It's pretty much just the stuff waiting on the grids, I think. Alright, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to start pulling things down. All this pretty stuff, we're just going to cut it all out. I should have just had it build the armor blocks, but I did kind of want to see what it looked like in here. It's alright. Is that the case, is it? Build and repair system, set our color to stun. Zoom. We're going to take it all out. Nice, very nice. Is it going to start deconstructing soon? I hope so. Okay. So, we'll program it to do a little bit of this stuff here. Oh, no, not that block. There we go. Now they're in eat mode. Oh, done and done and done and done. Look at all the passenger seats this thing's got. I think that was meant to be there. Don't know if that needs to be there. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. NPC shield controller's still in it because it was legit just copied from an NPC. Alright, so look at all the space these things got, guys. It's got a hole in there too. So what's outside that, I wonder? Probably the outside of the ship, I'd say, but look at it. Alright. It's definitely not going to be fast moving, that's for sure, not with its current system. Oh, and it looks like it's actually already got the configuration we need for the connectors. Cool. But we're not going to leave these doors on there, they're going to come off. Let me in. Excuse me, I cancelled that. Why are you still grinding them? Alright. Now we're going to fix that. God damn it. Alrighty, clear a bunch of these off there. And we want the heavy. I need that one on that one, I think. Alright. Back in business. Okay, let's go to those build and repairs again. That is correct, Orshel. That is the mechanic by which I make sure I can always find my ships. Just remember that two stargates within 10 kilometers of each other will have the same address, and you will not be able to connect to either of those stargates. You need to move one of the stargates away to be able to reconnect, because if you go through the stargate away and there's two stargates there, you won't be able to go back. Dots doesn't trust stargates. And so they're fine as long as you don't have two in one spot. And even then, you just got to move one away, and then you can connect up just fine. If you run into a stargate the wrong way, yeah, but I don't hate them. Have you installed a second version of the program on your grid somewhere as well? One didn't come loaded on with a blueprint or something that's already in English? I've never used a different language version to English, so if I've got multiple versions on it, doesn't cause any issues. The super gates are just untested. I have not tried them, Dots. Oh, god damn it. Freaking why every time I'm on this side of the ship does it do that? Stop it! Seriously, when I go to this side of the ship, it all... It's only when I go to this side of the ship it's doing it. And I know it's from the shift key, but I'm not pressing it. I'm running over there, but I stop just like I do normally. Okay, oh, we're gonna die. Let's see, ground before wealth. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find one. Oh, how's that? How's that? Just found one in time. Yow. Yeah, stargates get me sometimes. It's usually when the event horizon isn't visible, and that only happens sometimes when you go through one. Okay, so let's have a look see and see. I really need some elite tools. So what are you not pulling on nickel? There's plenty and it can reach everyone. Oh, it's full. It's full of gravel. That one's full of iron. This one's full of iron. This one's full of that and iron. Any wonder they're jammed up. They're full of gravel. And iron. You know what? I mean, he's got so many large cargo containers, it's not funny. Deposit everything from the assemblers. Nice. That should clear them up. That should make them work a little bit better. Now, what are you still lacking? No, no, it's just when they, I'm not putting another script on. It's as easy as clearing up as that. It's only happened because this thing ran out of materials at one point. And inventory sorter would have probably jammed up as well because it ran out of certain stuff. So what do we need? Thruster components and metal grids. 12,000 metal grids still? Oh my god. All right, let's start ordering 12,000 metal grids. All right, well, let's get everyone on the job. May as well make everyone help. Turning themselves on and off. All right, well, cool. It's enabling co-op mode. It's mode itself. Nice. Well, it should be. How long would it take that one assembler to make all of those? 35 minutes to make 12,000, 16,000. That's not bad. And the others are helping. Cool. 675 thruster components as well. Let's order a couple thousand, shall we? All right, there we go. That'll finish up the other components of the Alkesh there that we're missing. I know it's full. So this is where we're going to get out our precious tools again. We need our elite tools. We can't do without those. All right, so what else needs to go? Basically, it's just these little starey bits. All right, that's the floor. Got to keep that. Never mind. Don't mind me. All right, so what else is going on in this baby? We know. All right, so clearing up a few spaces. Look at this lovely room I've got to work with now. We know our inventory's full. Off they go. Yay. So yeah, that's how much space we've got in there to work with, it looks like. Looks like some of them are finished. That's unnecessary now. That's the outside of the ship. Let's we need more heavy. That can just fill up that little hole there. Yes. Nice. Heavy armor. So ion thrusters. God. And then it's another one of these, and then another two of those. Oof, there's another one of those missing again. Those things eat quickly sometimes, don't they? All right. So far, so good. All right, so these can probably be taken out now. The PAM system, I do not think so. What is the PAM system? Oh, is that a script? The scripts, is it? The scripts and the ships. Yes, I've never used it. Never, ever, ever. That does sound like a tricky issue. It would depend how the script works, how you would begin to try and counter that. Hmm. Oh, really? All right, let's go. There's a cockpit, isn't there? It's terrible dots, isn't it? When a simple instruction would fix something, and they don't do it. It could be to do with the pathing still, though. Even my ones will occasionally hit the voxels, and they're supposed to be able to avoid them automatically. So we'll leave that in there. If we can. Alright, so where does that one go? So, that one there. That's what that hole was for. But it doesn't mean it has to stay that way. We can certainly move that like up here. Oh, excuse me. Actually, even there, I think. Oh, or up. Well, will there be fine? They'll be sticking up a bit. Yeah, that'll be okay. They can be our engine holes. Especially gives us more room here for jump drives. Way all over the place. Oh, there's a light. Meow. Getting crazy, getting tired. Okay. Do we need to cut any of this out? Yes, yes we do. No. This is my first time on today properly too. It's almost like my inventory's full. You get that feeling? Well, I mean, I don't know if you can hear her. I can. have a look see and see. Where are we going? Fours. We want more jump drives. Why can't we place jump drives? What's missing? There's blocks there. We know, it's okay. I'm gonna plop 2 shield generators in that. Pick him up. Pick him up. There we go. And let's see, another one of them there. Another one of them there. It's going well so far. Long range jump ship on the way. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6. So I'll make 8. Alright, we're going to go jump in that cockpit again. Have a sip of Pepsi. Almost the last one. Oh, the metal grids still. That's funny. Alright, so that was a connector hole. Or, no, that was a Gatling turret hole. I'm going to keep that. So we're going to put some offset doors because we like those. They are our favorites. No, that'll just look dicky then. We'll just keep them like that. Nice. That does leave a little bit of room, doesn't it? Oh, can't take that off. But yeah, that does leave room there for equipment and there for equipment. Plenty of room in here for cargo containers. So we can fit 2 large cargo containers here even. So we're gonna just cut that out and yep. So what's this gonna be? Eh. Dry lips and they're peeling, not very good. Alright, so yeah, waiting for metal grids. Is it still making some? What have you run out of now? Nickel ingots. Where's all the nickel at? Well, yeah, well it can make it to them. So why is it not getting it? Cobalt. Have we got? Did we run out of cobalt? We did. We ran out of cobalt. All right, let's go get some cobalt. See, this is why we need our mining ship going. Alright, so where are we likely to find some cobalt? I dare say there'll be some in the refinery ship, which I know is low on gold. I might, but I'm trying to build a cargo ship at the moment. The Miner Mark III cannot jump very far. Not with the design that I'm using. I don't really need it or want it to go very far. 1,700. Alright, I'm taking most of my gold. We're back! Hey everyone! How you all doing? Vicky Tutu still flying around like a crazy biatch. Certainly seems like a bit's going on. The reactor's not at drawing power. Busy restocking. How much cobalt is there here? 73 kilos. Oh my god, are we seriously out of cobalt? I think we are. Well, we are going to need a Miner Mark III here, but the problem is, are we going to have the resources to build one? I got my Weedle pod, my Weedle baby pod. Tis not fit for purpose. Tis not a capable enough miner to do what I need to do. The Miner Mark III is back at Pertum. That's why I need a long-range jumper to go get stuff. And then I could bring stuff out here, haul it back, do whatever. Yeah, play the game. Alright, so I got no cobalt here, none there. Maybe the Miner Mark III did have some in its storage. Maybe the Daedalus has some. Still got a couple of places to look. Alright, where are we going next? The Miner Mark III is at Pertum Station. Let's go see what it's got on it. This thing can only jump 200 kilometers because it's got so much stuff in it at the moment. I mean, I could stick jump drives down the middle there. That would solve the issue a little bit. But where's the fun in just making this thing jump far? Let's live difficultly. What do we got? No cobalt here. Okay, let's try somewhere else. I think it's a Darling device, but no Stargate. You would like the Mark III? It does not have a Stargate on it currently. You would have to add one, but quite easy, my friend. Miner Mark III. Let's go publish. Yes. Ship. Upload to Steam. Okay. Sure. It has been copied successfully. Let me get you a quick link. It does say it is waiting an analysis by an automated content check system, but see if this works otherwise. You might have to open it through the Steam browser. I would recommend that. It looks like it's popped up. It should be available. That link should bring it up if you open that up in the Steam Workshop, like from the Steam Workshop, from the Steam browser, the one that you can bring up in the game. That should bring it straight up. Nice. Contains all the current modifications. This is the version that has the internal engines for the most part. The only engines on the outside of this one are I've already accepted too. Yeah, this one's the only external engines on this one visible are here on the back end of the ship. It is free to decorate and modify at your own discretion. Go for it. If you like the design, I'm happy with that. It does have big cargo capacity. It comes, the current version you've got in the that you'll have there has a lower section down here. Down here is where the reactor is, some more of the thrusters, and the computer rooms, the rooms with the programmable blocks if you wanted to do anything with those. Build and repair systems are accessible from there. Otherwise, everything is fairly self-explanatory, I think. She's a handy ship. I've used this girl for years in various forms. Plenty of fuel storage, few jump drives for her. There is cargo containers underneath here. This thing carries, I think this has got 6 cargo containers. She's pretty decked out and ready to go. The only reason I don't have a Stargate is because I was parking it next to my base. No, I like this ship. It's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you. Let me out. The door script is handy as well. Close the doors. This thing needs to get some ice. You think the dream ship will be your end game goal? Like, as in you'll build it and then stop playing? Why would you ever stop playing? Space engineers for life. I'll get a tattoo, I'll show you. Nice. Um, can I come have a look at what you're building? Let's see if the Earth station has any. They do. The thrusters don't need to be on the outside of a ship. They just need to be far enough away from the other blocks on the ship that the literal fire isn't hitting it and causing damage. Same with ion thrusters. As long as they're not firing into the metal of your ship, they shouldn't cause you any problems. You should be able to use them. You can have all internal engines. Oh, 1.7k cobalt. Oh, that's not enough. I should probably leave that here. Yeah, you could straight up build a ship with all the thrusters. If you had enough, if you could build cavities in front of them, like for the thruster for the drive flames inside, you could have all your thrusters just on the outside of your ship pointing inwards, and it gives the illusion that a ship has no thrusters. It works really cool when you're building like a flying saucer design. If you've got enough powerful thrusters, let me just go creative for a sec here. If you've got like enough powerful thrusters, you can just straight up like almost build like a grid sort of thing, like a cube, and have your thrusters all pointing inside, like have a drive chamber inside your ship, and all your thrusters would point inside in the drive chamber, sort of thing. So like have a cube big enough on the inside of your ship that all your thrusters can point inside into the cube space, far enough away from each other that they're not going to damage. I think it's 4 blocks. So what have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably not going to be far. Oh, no, that won't be far enough. Let me just build a quick, very, very quick demo here. So, like, let's see if I this is fun. I like this. Let's go ion thrusters, just because they'll only require electricity. Ion thruster. So, all right. So I'd probably start. Let's see. You could probably have them there, 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 and then. Oh, sorry, not that side. So yeah, they wouldn't be able to be on the very bit like that. Let's see, and then which I look at. Yep. Yep. So your cube would have to be fairly decent sized. But yeah, I mean I've built little things like this before. So you kind of like, we're just going to build it a 3x3 one, I think. Actually, no, we're going to go 4x4 just so it's got the distance. Ah. Zoom. Yep, nice, nice, nice. Totally not even going overboard with this little demo. Like, it is creative. I know, I'm going to delete it when I'm done. This is fun. Zoom. Alright, so, yep. And then, yep. Yep. And then... Ah, connection problem. What's going on here? Let us check and see what is going on. Says we're online. Oh, yep, just a little bit of lag. Did someone connect? No. Most odd. I guess my computer just had a little bit of a moment there. So, I mean, I know this is a fairly large type of structure here, but I mean, you could design this sort of concept any way you want, but this is sort of fun. Especially because of the space that gets left on the inside of it. There's plenty of room for a few other bits and pieces. Like, this could be a, this could be a drone. Yeah, like I said, going way overboard for a thruster cube demonstration, but yeah. This is what Space Engineers is all about, though, having fun. And that's what we're certainly doing. All right, so our drive cube is almost complete in the thruster department anyway. Then we just need to add enough power for this sucker to actually move. All right, so to do that, we're going to go in Now we're going to utilize these spaces around the thrusters here. So you notice how there's all this lovely, lovely empty space around here. So we're just going to straight up put in some batteries. All right, so that's some batteries for it. Now it's going to need some gyros. So I reckon more batteries first. Zoom. Alrighty, and then we're going to put that one up there. Okay, bring this back up. That is correct. Orbital ion thrusters do only need battery power. Sorry, let me just scroll back over. I had something on there for a sec. And yeah, I had a little connection issue just there. I do not know what caused it. It was very odd. Only lasted for a couple of seconds, it looks like. That is going to be way, way, way too many. But now let's have a look and see about our drive. Drive cube. So we're just going to park a helm on the top of it and have a look and see if this thing can actually fly. It's, it's not really enough blocks, I don't think, but yeah. All right, so we've got our drive cube. And you can see because the drive flames are all inside, far enough away, they're not causing any damage to the blocks themselves. If you've got a ship big enough, then that this would actually be enough for. I mean, upgraded thrusters, you could do it. It would be a different concept again. I'd recommend maybe some channels in your ship, like just point them inwards. Maybe not a cube like this. Overall, this is a pretty. If you've got a big enough ship, that could work. If they were like hydrogen thrusters, you'd need the backside of this to obviously the squares in the middle to obviously be conveyors in that case to send the hydrogen. But yeah, we have a drive cube, everyone. What do you think? It's ion thrusters all pointing inwards. It's a ship that does not appear to have any source of propulsion, much like a Borg cube. Should we keep this and build a legit one and AI it and have it float around? What do you think, guys? Thoughts? Satellite cube. Yeah, yep, I like it. You would be happy to just see me go mine some stuff for myself. What do you mean for myself? Have I not mine? Do I never mine for myself? I was giving a demonstration of the internal, a very over the top demonstration of internal drives. But yeah, how does this little thing work? Look at it. I know, right? That's legit what I'm. That's I mean that's what I. That's I've built bigger things like this before with a cube as the core. But yeah, I think I'm gonna build another one of these and have it float around my base as a drone. So I'm just gonna blueprint that. Actually, I'm gonna call it Borg Cube Beta. No, this is just X01. Borg Cube X01. Experiment 1. I like it. But unfortunately, this was created using creative tools. So we don't actually get to keep this one. I would be happy to copy that blueprint for you as well if you want, Orshel. It's a real simple one. But it would say, if it saves you time, I'm happy to do it. Where am I? Get back in my body. Okay. All right, where to go? I'm just gonna have to go to the mining ship, which is at the refinery. Refinery. Yep. No, Pertum. We'll go mine some cobalt around that. Start refining it in our mining ship there, and then out. We're gonna go back and work on the what do you call it? The long distance hauler some more there. See if we can get that thing going as well. That would be ideal. Then it could jump from the Earth out to there and collect the rest of the materials that it needs to. Because as it is, I'm gonna have to mine some of the cobalt there and transport it back through the Stargate in my backpack. Don't mind me, I'm just picking something on the bottom of my foot. Oh, there we go. That's better. All right. 1 second, guys. Ah, the comforting sounds of a Stargate. Okay, so to the miner. And we need cobalt. Zoom. Now, do we know where any cobalt is nearby? Let's have a look at our GPSs. Let's cancel some of these active ones. That's better. A clean sky. Look at that. We don't see that. Oh, excuse me. We do not see that very often, people. A sky with no signals. How pretty. Okay, is there a GPS location here? Pertum Rings. No, there's not. Pertum Station. We'll need that location later. Okay, so we want some cobalt. Let's see where some cobalt may be. See if any of it is nearby here at all. 50 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 50, 50, 50, 40, 50, 40, 40, 40. Earth, other side. So those ones are surface ones. We don't want those. these ones here look reachable. Let's try that one there. Gold, trinium, iron, cobalt. Let's go see if the asteroid is still where we last saw it. Ah. Ah, this is where Space Gate 1 is. Very handy markers to have on the screen. They're the speed of your ship, the stop distance, and a very important one, the stop time. It can be very deceptive how long it will take to decelerate some ships, and the automatic LCDs can calculate fairly evenly how long it'll actually take. It's only once the ship's actually started accelerating and decelerating you can calculate it. If you're just straight on pushing forward, it will not calculate your stop time until it starts actively using your reverse thrusters. That is a slight catch in the programming. It just takes that little bit of second to catch up, because it won't know how long it takes to stop until it analyzes what the reverse thrust is doing. Oh, they're just straight up not on. Oh, detectors. Where's those detectors? Off. All detectors are certainly laggy. I mean, this is going to cause a tiny little bit of lag too. It always does mining on this sort of scale. But it's only very temporary, and as soon as I've mined a quick 1,000,000 kilos of cobalt or so, we can start transporting stuff back. I mean, there's even a Stargate here. How cool is that? So we can use the Stargate at this location. Or go back to the Pertiv station. Either way. What's that? 700 million kilos. Almost enough. We'll get a little bit more just to get it done. Yeah. It is fun mining with this thing, but yeah, as I said, they are big and laggy to use. That's why I like to get a big chunk of mining done, refine it up, and then go on my merry way. Definitely need a lot of materials the scale we build on, so it is an unfortunate fact that large mining ships are necessary. But also why I park them in deep space when I'm not using them. Because, I mean, have a look at that. The servicing speed's dropping to almost 0.6 sometimes there when I'm mining at the moment. Because I've got so many drill heads going, deforming so many voxels at once. I mean, there's some people have suggested some larger drill head mods, and they do help a little bit, but the sheer amount of voxel deformation is primarily what causes the amount of lag, or the amount of lag, the amount of server slowing down, as well as the just this many just voxels in general make lag, I find. That's why I like being in space sometimes away from asteroids and things. But yeah, definitely this amount of voxel deformation and ships loading in the distance. How much have we got now? We've currently got 5.3 million kilos of cobalt ore. Should we get some more just to make sure we don't run out? Let's do it. I mean, I'd straight up say let's just tunnel through until there's none left. I know it's probably going to be a little bit loud there now. Or louder anyway. Okay, as soon as I back away from the asteroid, look at that sim speed recover. Server sim speed 0.98 back up to 1 just by backing away from an asteroid. How crazy is that? Iron, trinium, ice, cobalt. I don't think there's any gold left. Nah. Alright, so where are we going to go back to? I mean, because it's straight are going to take a long time to process that much cobalt ore. 8 million. Let's take this thing back to the Purdom station. So many jump points. Let's go. That looks like the little station down there. Alright, bringing her for a docking. All three connected. Parking engaged. Alrighty, so now there's still 8.7 million kilos of cobalt ore here to refine. Good stuff. Didn't help the situation back at the ship at all, but we are going to see what we can do to quickly do it. So we're going to go back to our Earth refinery now. Oh my god, you've got no idea, man. Millions of kilos of cobalt. Alright, they're currently doing, what are they doing at the moment? Platinum they're still working on. They've got 5 hours worth of platinum left. 5.5 hours worth of platinum left each. And that is them refining 100,000 ore each. In this chest here is 1.3 million kilos. There's still 2.5 million kilos of platinum to refine, at least. 2.5 million kilos of platinum, 25 times 6 hours, 6 days. There's about three days of constant platinum refining left. They've started refining some cobalt ore already. And I'm gonna look at that 8 million kilos. I'm gonna put some in as well. I'm gonna put 100,000 kilos of cobalt in each one to start refining a bit quicker as well. It will certainly take a long time. I would have to run the calculations on that. 5 hours for platinum. There probably is. I have not found one. I am not interested in finding one either. But let's see, cobalt. About 100,000 takes 5 hours. I've got 8 million. So 80 times 5 hours, 400 hours, 2 weeks ish. Is that right? Yeah. Wait, 400 hours. So 480 hours. Wait, 400 hours is 10 days is 240. 4 of that. A little bit over 2 weeks. For one refinery to do. There we go. There's an event horizon there. But where's the ticking coming from? What are we missing? Oh, it's those grids still. Never mind. All right, let's go investigate the Alkish. Earthgate is not reachable. You think someone destroyed it. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can dial you up. Static grid, what's that one? Is that your one, or is that one of Orshul's? Orshul's, or one of Dots' one, Orshul? Orshul Earthways. I thought so. I remember Orshulopolis or something. Base, something like that. Uncertain, my friend. I do not even have any ships within range of Earth to get down there at the moment. My my Daedalus is far away. I could go get it. Might actually have to. Where is the Daedalus? Let's go get it. It's there, but with another name. Is it? Is this the Is it the static grid one? If you've cut your grids apart, they might have just taken a different name, maybe. Or if the NPCs have shot at it and separated the grids, that's possible too. But where is our Daedalus? Because this thing's actually not really much good for PvP, so you know. Not the current design anyway. Let's have a look. How far away are you? 5,000 Ks this thing can jump, it reckons. Well, that's not the most impressive. That's still quite a few jumps away. But let's start sending it home anyway. Gonna send it to Earth Refinery. Yep. 10% of the jump. Nice. Alright, so this is going to take 10 jumps to get back to Earth. We're not going to get that done tonight, guys, I promise. But we're going to start the process. Because this thing needs to go back to the inner system. It is useless out where it is. And that hole I've got to fix. See, this thing's got internalized thrusters too. This is another way you can do it. This is just vanilla, pure vanilla thrusters in this one. And they just live under some plates in the bottom of the ship. Just in, like I said, a little hollow channel, and just cover them up. Makes for interesting designs. You can fully block it up, but yeah, good. There's some good ideas out there. Let's go through the gate. The only the only cobalt I've got is back at the Earth station, so I'm gonna have to go get it from there. And then I've got to build that ship. It's the only way I'm gonna get cobalt out to the deep system in large quantities at the moment. I don't have any other mining ships out there. only little bit I got. I mean, the refinery ship's probably made that much by now too. Let's go grab some. Where's that at? Purdom Gate. This is fun. Let's jump around. Jump, jump, jump. See, Stargates are great. Cargo container. Anywhere? Somewhere? No? Alright, well, I know how to get in. See what there is. 500 kilos there, 500 kilos there. Nice. It's definitely a start. These stations I really got to get back and finish decorating one day, but otherwise they are jump capable moving space stations with arc reactors. I mean, you could put you could put a normal reactor in here. That would be more than adequate, and would probably make it a virtually a vanilla design, except for the Stargate and the ring platform. But otherwise, it's just a neat little cute space station. How many Stargates have we been through tonight? We need a Stargate counter. Trips through the Stargate. Oh yeah, it's grabbing it already. So you need 15 tons of cobalt for that, and we did not bring 15 tons of cobalt. No, we did not, sir. I need interior plates. I need interior plates. Where am I getting some interior plates? Hmm. I still am entirely uncertain what your solution might be for that one. Did it only just start today? I said I've never used the other language versions of them. It's very weird that it would be conflicting and showing on both screens. Surely they've got different naming parameters. Like, wouldn't the German names for what it's doing allocate different stuff? Oh my god, did it use up all the cobalt already? It really did. That's shocking. So we're out of cobalt again. It's all the metal grids this thing's taking. My refinery ship could do it. It just can't get to it to finish it. Okay, ions. See, they don't need. Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind them sticking up. What do I need? Steel plates. Okay. Oh, hey, let me in. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, so cargo containers. How many are we going to give it? 2 at the back at least. Can these be removed? I don't think they can they? Probably wouldn't recommend it anyway. Alright, so what else? We've got the side bits in here. So we can stick some gyros there. You got the parts. Everything except metal grids. Cool. Now what do these need each? 50 metal grids each. Same as these. We know. Alright, how long have these jump drives got to go? 2 minutes. It says 12,000 kilometers so far. I highly doubt that this is a fairly loaded Alcash. I reckon I'm going to need more even. Mm. Oh yeah. Bit of space up here. Is there enough? These are extra, aren't they? Sort of 2 block high space. Try just a regular arc reactor. So what is that? 20 and... There we go. Getting some arc. By the way, did Keen ever explain the lore behind the mysterious cluster of parts glowing red? I remember that was a thing way back then with the asteroid map before planets. I'm not sure what do you mean, the mysterious cluster of parts glowing red? Do you mean in the, yeah, actually what? Metal grids, need metal grids. Oh, they're, are they warheads? I thought they were warheads. Or is it something different? Am I just assuming it's warheads? Or is it like a legit thing? I don't know. I've never really played around with those things, or looked into them at all. Curious, eh? You have my curiosity piqued, certainly. Why are you not building the arc reactor components? What are you out of? Oh no, you're building them. You're just building them really slowly because they take a long time. I get it. Uncertain? Then yeah, no, I've got absolutely no idea. I'm guessing someone had an idea that just never made it in. I don't know, friend. You've certainly got me on that one. You people make me think. I like that. Sometimes too hard, but it's all still good. 28. Oh, this is going to be this whole thing again of waiting for an arc reactor, isn't it? All right, well, while we're waiting, is that all you've got? Should I order some arc fuel? Come on. Make me some arc fuel, baby. How much do you make each? 100 per thing, so that'll be 10,000 arc fuel. Cool. So I can borrow some. Like, all of it. Energy critical. Well, I'm already messed up mentally. Good stuff. 28 more arc reactor components, and this thing will turn on. This lack of metal grid thing's really annoying. All right, let's see what happens when we cut it off. Wait, is it going to go flying? I better check that all the blocks belong to me. One not owned, one shared all, one not shared. Well, let's risk it. Ah, anticlimax. Tell you about it. All right, I got to recharge. A flat earther in a game where the world is most certainly not flat. Love it. It's alive. I guess it's got batteries. It's only got jump drive holes. Oh no, the arc reactor finished. Good timing. It's got 104 fuel in it. All right, let's have a look. Now we know it's not going to be fast with its current engines. Doesn't need to be. Sometimes there's a straight line. It depends if, I'm adding a little bit of curvature to myself. All right, so far so good. Yeah, just very, very slow. 8,000 kilometers. That's impressive. But it could still use those extras, I think. So 3 more, I think. Where's the jump drive on this toolbar? I know I've got one there somewhere. Well, I mean, go for it. Give it a shot. You're welcome to join us. You'll find us in the server listing as Egregor's server. It is an Australian server. Fair warning, if you're not in the country, you may experience lag. Nice. It's a very old Alkesh. I've had it in my library for years. I want to use it as a long-range transport. Space Engineers 2 would be awesome, but I'm definitely going to need a new computer for that, man. Alright, let's see if this thing can build those jump drives. Probably not. Yow. This is definitely a very slow ship. We're going to upgrade those engines, but that's not going to be a tonight mission. For now, we just want to get a bit of a long-range jumper built. Can't cause damage here. We're in a safe zone. We'll just get down nice and close. And then, because we know... Yum. Now you're just showing off, man. Feel free to donate. I could certainly use an upgrade. My poor baby's 5 years old now. Work stuff, schmirk stuff. Bring it home. We both need a new one, Dots. You'll have to start your own campaign. I know. Cobucklety. Alright, what do we got? We got a few hundred more kilos there. She runs slow but can handle a massive load. Sounds like my kind of gal. If you're there, darkness, shut up. uh, if he is there, I know he'll have something to say about that. Couple thousand more kilos of cobalt for the construction projecty thing. So where are you from anyway, Dixon? Will you be joining us again tomorrow night? I'll be streaming at the same time, and the next night, and the next night, and the next night. Feel free to run our server for us. If you're going to do it for free. Yeah. Alright, Cobalt goes in. Steel grids come out. Nice tools. Gonna make some more tools. Nice. Hey, worth a shot. That is always a major issue with things. You can have the best computer in the world, but if you've got a crappy connection or even just an unstable one because of an unreliable ISP or something, because of poor communication and things like that, yeah, that can be a real bummer. It's like I'm stuck in a pocket universe and I'm a god. That's how your computer feels anyway. I wonder if it finished the actual important components. Oh, those are the three Trump drives run. I'm really losing the ability to speak as the night goes on. 2 still incomplete, but that should up the capacity. Even if we get to 5, even if we get this thing to 10,000 kilometers a minute, she's pretty heavy. She's 3 million kilos currently, and I would like to try and cram a few more in her. Yeah, that would always be a very nice feeling. Oof, we had a superconductors too. We is. See, this is 3 blocks wide, this space here. We could totally fit another 2 in there. How many of these are necessary, I wonder? All of them. Unless we build it higher, have the jump drives exposed. Let's we could do that, couldn't we? We could totally have What was the incident that caused the memory leak? Something with voxels. That'll do it. Was legit observing the effects that voxels have on service tonight and showing the people. I was mining from my big mining ship. You were probably watching quietly. And yeah, and it was, madly making the server slow down. Well, not madly, but drop the sim speed a good 30% just while we were near the asteroid. As soon as we backed up, the speed went right up again. Definitely. There's no way my computer could handle that sort of memory leak. Nice. So what do we need? Just the superconductors now. Have we got enough materials to build said superconductors? Hope so. See, my refinery ship has enough to build this. Shame I can't get there. All right, you can just stick on that production. I think it hit 0.016 frames per second, trying to keep it from crashing the world. Well, I mean, that's an impressive effort that it was even still running at that speed, I guess, holding so much crap in its memory. Oh, sounds like another one's finished. It's probably the one in front that's still being built, I would say. Sounds like a pretty cool workstation, though. I must ask, you do not have to answer if you cannot. What sort of job do you have that you need that sort of computing power? Is it some sort of simulations, graphical design, videos? Like what sort of stuff do you do that you need that sort of computing power? Whipping up the superconductors pretty quick, I gotta say. I like that. That's fair, as long as you're happy. So that will give this thing 15 jump drives in total. See, having them on there currently drops the range by 500. but some of these still aren't charged up. 20 seconds. That's fair. I try not to have incidents. Alrighty, so 800 per jump drive. That's pretty good. 5 minutes to go. So how many have we got that aren't charged up? 1, 2. So that will take us to just over 10,000 kilometers per jump in the empty ship. That's pretty good. Still not going to be a very long range jumper. I do think we're going to need to build something even more enormous than this. Ha ha ha. That'll be fun. I look forward to doing that. Otherwise, I love using it with Blender. What is Blender? That's okay, Orshul. I'm very close to going bed myself, friend. Myself, friend. Yeah, I said that right. Yeah. So I'll catch you tomorrow, man. Have a good night or day. What time is it? Yep. Have a good night, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Blender is a 3D modeling tool. What sort of things do you model in 3D? Yeah, that's cool. I feel like if this thing was made of light armor blocks, it would definitely be able to jump further. But it's for the PvP zone, guys. Guys. My voice goes really weird sometimes. I speak with an odd accent. So we've still got 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 7 minutes. 4 to go still. Seriously? Nice. Sweet, that'll get us to like, what is that, 10,000, nearly 11,000, 11,500 maybe? Hopefully when it's full, we'll be able to carry it a bunch still. We'll find out. This baby's going to go to Purdom. Actually, I wonder if I should send it over there now. Let's do that. Alright, which way is the Purdom station from here? Anyway. That way. So I reckon we can just rocket forward. That's probably about the speed that it's going to take. But yeah, whoever is still left in the stream, guys, very, very close to bed. As soon as I get this thing parked up. Very slow to slow down, that's for sure. Oh, it's welding it, that's why. Good evening, Tug. Welcome to the end of the stream. It is very much morning. It is 4:39 a.m. and I'm going to bed soon. Just gotta park this up. Why is that a stupid thing? That sounds like a pretty cool thing. Is it the only one in the world that you and multiple people have to share or something? Well, I wouldn't say it's stupid. I'd say it's a highly practical thing building a base near a fuel source like that, especially if it's a large enough one that it will keep you supplied in uranium for significant periods of time. I mean, uranium doesn't last me that long, or some of our other friends that we play with here. Ah, bang. Really can't get the camera angle right with these two ships at the moment. Or is that just not gonna... No, it should. This is a Gould Alkesh. I did just build it, but it's not my design. It's a blueprint I copied years ago from the Stargate mod when it makes them spawn in. Come on. Why are you not getting close enough? What is stopping you from touching? Let's try again. Oh, that's why. It's because it's not where it actually appears to be. A little bit lower. There we go. We have a connection, guys. It is officially parked. Oh, always straight through the gap. Does kind of, doesn't it? But it is intended to be a long-range jump ship. When it's fully finished, I hope it'll be able to go a significant distance, but I'm probably going to build a different one at some point. For now, we are going to do something we have not done for a while, I think. We might sleep in our mining ship tonight. We haven't slept here for a long time. It's been weeks, I think. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you, Tug, for popping in at the end of the stream. It's great to see you. Be back tomorrow night starting about 1 a.m. Australian time, and the next night as well. But then Sunday, I'll be on for my 12-hour stream, guys, starting at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. in the afternoon Australian time. That is good fun. I'll put a little thing up on my channel to remind you guys about it. All right. So thanks, guys. It's been a good night. We only spent half the night fiddling around with our drones, but that's okay. We got Vicky going again, and we got a new travel ship built. Put the mining ship back in. Got a crap ton of cobalt going there. Got a few bits and pieces done. It's space engineers. It's a job. That should totally be the slogan of the game there. Hey, look, there's a summer sale on. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right, so anyway, guys, thank you for everything tonight. It's been great. I'm gonna say goodnight, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.